What's up, guys and gals? My name is Splattercat, and I'm here today with Pixabyte to take a look at this week's huge list of indie releases. Drawing inspiration from classic strategy games like Advance Wars, Skulls of the Shogun has been tickling the collective ears and funny bones of the gaming population on the Xbox 360 and Windows Phone for quite some time. Now, faced with a fresh release to the Windows platform, gamers can get in on the turn-based ballyhoo through Steam for the first time. Battle online or alone through the game's humorous campaign, and enjoy the newly implemented progression system. Clean the katanas and unwrap the new naginatas for $14.99 and be ready for some not-so-serious fun. Additionally, if you wanted to check the game out right now, we do have a Pixabyte preview ready for Skulls of the Shogun. It'll be down in the description for your perusal. Begin the Freudian posturing and commence the arguments about whose bastion is bigger in Zen Studios' Castlestorm. Create your castle, revel in its amazing scope, and then destroy your enemy's castle simply so that your view from its highest towers will be unimpeded. Combining an impressive number of genres, Castlestorm uses traditional side-scrolling combat, physics, projectiles, and magic to create grand campaigns of destruction between competitors. Featuring online competitive play and a laugh-laden single-player campaign, Castlestorm can be acquired for $9.99 through Steam for the Windows platform following its release on July 29th. It's additionally on the Xbox 360, so check it out there as well. Games with moving pieces and the required possession of a logical bent often disqualify me from participation. However, if you fancy yourself the intrepid puzzler, Dale Hardshovel HD, being published by Prime Studios, was released on July 29th. Take control of an artifact-sliding archaeologist intent on solving Anubis' 100 puzzles. Avoid hazards and elucidate enigmas in this block-matching puzzler. Available on Desura for $4.99, Indiana Jones Intellectual Apprentices can get the game for Windows, Mac, and Linux. Remakes are often met with hushed derision and put to the screws harder than any other video game releases. Austrian developer Crafty Studios has bravely taken the challenge with their recreation of the 1992 gaming classic, Realms of Arcania: Blade of Destiny. Take control of an adventuring party and dive through the dangerous, dingy, and otherwise dire dungeons of Aventuria like never before. When battle arises, resolve it in a turn-based tussle for triumph. Compatible with both Windows and Mac platforms, Realms of Arcania: Blade of Destiny was released on July 29th through Steam for $19.99. So ready your rod, steady your sword, and refrigerate the orange soda because classic RPG gaming is on your figurative stoop. Techno-magic action adventures in a post-apocalyptic world based on Celtic mythology? Well, sign me up, and if any part of that amalgam jiggles your Timmy, then Bitsmith Games has got just the product for you. Coup Shroud of the Morgan, released on July 30th without much fanfare, which is odd considering it features both a unique punk rock setting and is an action-adventure at its core. Combine that with an Irish electronic soundtrack and a hand-drawn visual cast, and you might have something special. Currently residing on Desura at a price of $4.99, Coup Shroud of the Morgan is compatible with Windows and Mac platforms. You can grab it for the iPhone and the Android as well. On July 30th, Q Games made their memorable tower defense game Pixel Junk Monsters Ultimate HD available for the Vita. Known for its unique graphical style and tough learning curve, Q Games invites players to stave off the endless monster hordes with strategic placement and loads of artillery. Grab treasure and gain access to bigger bastions of bombardery as the tides swell around you. Originally available for the PSP and PS3, Vita gamers can get the game now for $13.99 through the PlayStation Store. Additionally, there is a Windows Phone version coming. With a name that sounds like a place where breakfast cereals are born, Pony Studios' Cloudberry Kingdom released on July 31st to Steam, Xbox Live, and the PlayStation Store. Experience randomly generated platforming paradise and take control of 10 different heroes in an infinitely variable gameplay experience. With the vocal talents of Kevin Sorbo leading the charge, Cloudberry Kingdom has caused quite a stir and can be bought through the previously mentioned digital distributors for $9.99. Being called a square never felt so good in Devon Power's Puzzler Six-Sided Sanctuary. Take control of a cubic companion and assign attributes to its sides such as stickiness and floppiness, and there's probably a joke in there somewhere, before rolling your way through 25 thought-provoking levels. Featuring free DLC packs and an original soundtrack, Octahedral Symmetry scholars can acquire the game through the developer's website for $6.99 on the PC platform. Grab your gold, guard, and fight forces unknown in Immortal Games Australia's The Golden Conquest. On July 31st, you can call upon all of your guile in this multi-lane tower defense 2D extravaganza. Defeat Spaniards, master the magic of the ancients, fight off traitorous tribes, and most importantly, secure your financial future through 10 levels of tower erecting action. Available on Windows, the Golden Conquest is priced at $3.99 and can be obtained through Desura. Take control of multiple marbles and roll out in binary takeovers Lost Marbles. 1-bit platformer and the rest puzzler, you can swap, hop, and stop a team of marbles through challenges utilizing their unique attributes to make way for one another. Using physics and a healthy dose of nostalgia for games like Marble Madness and the Lost Vikings, Lost Marbles released on July 31st on Desura. You can lose your marbles for both Windows and Mac for just $9.99. Another remake from my childhood, Rise of the Triad, was a game that my parents took away when I was little because it was just too violent for my delicate little 10-year-old self. Now back, badder and bigger than ever, is Interceptor's reimagining of the classic first-person shooter. Rise of the Triad, released on July 31st for Windows, grab guns, gib, and run through a faithful recreation of a long-past gem. At $14.99, Rise of the Triad can be purchased through Steam. As a faithful viewer of BattleBots back in the day, I've often found myself fantasizing about mechanized carnage. Not until now, however, was that dream realized. On August 1st, developer Masthead Studios moved their MMO title Guns N' Robots into the open beta phase. Design, draft, and blast till daft in this multiplayer meltdown. With an emphasis on robot design, players are free to move parts to their heart's content. Available for free through Desura on the Windows platform. Being a nameless, insignificant, tiny creature incapable of affecting anything vaguely reminds me of my high school experience, but it's also the setting for the August 1st release of Nemoria Entertainment's Oknytt. Point and click your way through runic Scandinavian folklore and bask in the dark aesthetics of the game's art design. Manipulate your environment and bend it to your whims as you search for belonging, actualization, and all that other crazy fun stuff. At $9.99, Oknytt is compatible with Windows and can be purchased through Desura. If other voxels have left you feeling, vexed, take a chance and check out Xenominer. Developed by Gristmill Studios and available through Desura, Xenominer drops players on a foreign planet and tasks them with survival. Construct houses, mech suits, and fully scripted robots as you attempt to take ground in a hostile environment. With multiplayer already on board, don't be too hasty in calling Xenominer a Minecraft clone. There's a lot here to see, and at $9.99 it can be purchased for the Windows platform. And with that all out of the way, that's it for me this week, guys. My name is Splattercat, coming here with Pixabyte to take a look at this week's indie releases. Remember, for all the best gameplay previews, reviews, and footage, you should always drop by here at Pixabyte. We will always have something on the griddle for you, and we will be back next Saturday with next week's indie releases. Take care out there, everybody.